Not a bad view at all.
Right.
Right, welcome back to another day in Alaska, and today is going to be brought to you mostly in black and white. The reason for that being that we've travelled down further south in Alaska from where we were yesterday in Talkeetna down to Seward, which is a lot further south, and the weather isn't exactly the best. It's pretty overcast, but I'm not going to let that dampen my spirits, and hopefully it won't interrupt with the activity that we're about to do. What we're going to do in just a moment is get on board a boat and head out into the fjords to hopefully get some incredible views of some tall mountains, tall fjords within the water. It's basically a photographer's dream, usually on a nice day, but maybe the sun, the lack of sun and the overcast sort of weather might make it a little bit moody, so the shots could be as good in a different direction, but we'll have to see what it's like when we get out there.
Walk a Voyager. My dreams will come true. Maybe. If the weather gets better.
So fast forward a few hours, we're in a hotel room, the penultimate one of this whole Alaska trip, and I filmed so much footage and took so many photos during that fjord boat trip that I actually went through all of my batteries for this camera. It was only yesterday that I said that I didn't think there was going to be an experience that was going to equal or top that of the plane flight that we did yesterday. It took less than 24 hours to equal it, if not maybe better it. Today was such an incredible day. I can't get over the sights and the sort of imagery and the wildlife that we got to see today. Incredible stuff. Alaska is definitely a gift that just keeps on giving. Every day it's just got more stuff to throw at you. And with that in mind, I look forward to seeing what tomorrow will bring. But as for now, it's definitely time to sleep because we've had loads of long days, just activity-packed days the last few days, and it's definitely taking its toll. And I think maybe the lack of light as well takes its toll, and it kind of makes you feel more tired towards the end of the day. So it's time to bed. We'll catch up with you in the morning. And that was a well-needed sleep. Now, it's our last full day in Alaska today. Tomorrow we're going to fly. Got a few activities to do today, but I did just realise that so far in these vlogs, I've shown you a lot of the activities we've been doing, but not so much about like the sort of place we've been staying or the surrounding like towns we've been in. And so as you can imagine, Alaska, the towns within it are quite spaced apart. So it's not like there's like everything in one town and a town 2 miles down the road. I mean, there's significant distance between the main towns. So much so that when people need to do like shopping, they drive to like one of the big towns, stock up for like 3 months, and then they don't come back again. So because of that, you get these kind of quite cool, quirky little places to stay, like many like log cabin sort of thing, which is what we're in right now. Let me show you. So this has been our own little cabin in the woods for the last night. Glenn's enjoyed it so much, he doesn't want to leave.
No.
When I say cabin in the woods, I mean cabin in the woods, because like, we're in the woods. But more importantly, I want to show you what's outside of the cabin in the woods. And right on the doorstep we have this amazing river, which obviously in the winter is probably iced up, and then now we're sort of just getting into their summer. It's starting to fill up with water, but you can still like you can still see that the riverbed is still very much open. So right now I am literally walking on the riverbed. Now in a matter of weeks, once all the glaciers in the mountains around melt, this will pretty much be a whole massive flowing river. But as for now, we're walking on it. What an amazing place to have at your doorstep. One thing that I was going to talk to you guys about is that since we've been here and sort of moving around, we've met a few different people, and interestingly, some of which weren't born and raised here. They came here, they visited here, they went home, they came back, and then they stayed, and they've been here since. Now, I guess originally when I heard that, I was thinking like kind of maybe a little bit obnoxiously, why would you do that? Like, why would you come here like from wherever you've come from, a big city or something, or like a town that actually has other towns within 50 miles and there's a supermarket and a gas station and all these sort of like common materialistic things that we all use every day and are part of our general life. But then the longer you're here, you realise exactly why they stay, because it's just so breathtakingly outstanding everywhere you look. And there's one thing that's really interesting about that, is that the winters here are not easy in the slightest. Like the temperature is like, the way they say it in Fahrenheit, it's like up to like 70 below. The snow just makes things impossible. Like tourism wise, everything pretty much closes between September and May. And I think it's a really big testament to Alaska that the people that live here are willing to go through those really harsh winters every year, because this place is really so outstanding they can't see themselves leave. Right, okay, next location. So we left Seward this morning, had that amazing drive, which hopefully you saw a little bit from the GoPro on the way here, and now we're in Alyeska, which is actually the only ski resort in Alaska. We're about to get a tram and go up to the top. Not to do any skiing, of course, but to check out the view. Not a bad view at all.
You know what? Just gets better and better, doesn't it, really? Nice looking place, Alaska, I'll tell you that. Nice looking place.
Right, so we've just got to our last location, which is going to be pretty brief because we're only here as an overnight before flying back to London tomorrow morning, bright and early. And this is where I'm going to end the vlog or the vlogs rather, for Alaska. I think there's going to be another video. I feel like it would be a crime not to do a scratch off the world of Alaska, considering some of the stuff that we've seen. So look out for that soon. But what is left for me to say now is a huge, huge, huge thank you to Royal Caribbean for inviting Glenn and I on this trip to experience this tour and get to do the things that we've got to do on this trip. It's been a trip of a lifetime. I mean, Glenn, you agree, mate? We've done stuff that we would never think we would have ever had the chance to do this trip, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's been incredible. It was super hectic, but to be able to see and do the things that we did has just been incredible.
Yeah.
And also from like creative point of view, what we've managed to film and take photos of is stuff that we've always imagined and always wanted to. It's just been an incredibly satisfying and rewarding experience. So yeah,
serious bucket list stuff. And the best part about all of this is the exact tour that we've done. So everything you've seen in these vlogs is available as part of a package on a Royal Caribbean thing. So all we've done is basically show you what is available as this whole trip was to experience that tour. So you've seen exactly what you could experience or other people could experience. And if that is something that floats your boat, then I'm going to put some links in the description to the Royal Caribbean website so you can sort of read more about this sort of stuff. If cruises are your thing, I mean, I can't really think of a better one to do, because you get obviously the cool stuff of a cruise, but then you get to do the Alaska side of it. But yeah, huge thanks to Royal Caribbean for inviting us. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. As always, if you did, let me know in the comments, drop it a like if you did enjoy it, and I will definitely, but possibly we'll see you on the next video.